We've invited Richard, one of our current year two students. He's currently in year two, and it's very kind of him to come and talk to us today about his experience, and he will answer some questions in the Q&A session in a bit. Thank you, Richard.
Thanks, Laura. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this discussion. I think I'd start off by saying that I did my bachelor's many years ago at Birkbeck, which is part of the University of London, and I did that part-time 2 nights a week for a number of years. I did that in history, and it was I think I finished that in 2012. I applied about 18 months ago now to the MST course, and I submitted a research proposal which focused very heavily on the thinking of civil servants towards the rise of the Nazi Party in the mid-30s. And I mention that deliberately because I saw one of the questions that came up in the chat about that period. So as what I would say about Cambridge and the MST course in particular is that it's a wonderful opportunity. I was absolutely delighted to be offered a place on the course. It has given me a chance to really, I think, to really allow myself, I think, to think around subjects, to be academically challenged, to think much deeper, to think more broadly about the issues, historiography, history theory, questions that we're facing in modern day and how that reflects on our studies. It's been a really wonderful opportunity. And I would say that the other thing I would say about studying at Cambridge is that you have the most incredible resources available to you. If you go onto the library system, so for example, when you start, the resources available are phenomenal. I'm a regular user of the library. I'm a very regular user of the iDiscovery pages at the university. There's no shortage there at all of resources. I would say that doing a master's part-time is challenging, and I think that you do need to think very carefully about your kind of like your work-life balance, and how you're going to fit in your studies to your work or your family commitments. But I have found that I really did set myself up with a system of doing some time in the evenings and some time at the weekends, and that really paid off. The first year you do 3 essays, and I think the mistake I probably made when I joined was I thought 3 essays, yeah, that'll be all right. I can do 3 essays. That's no trouble at all. Actually, it is tough, and especially I think if you've not written an essay for a very long time, and so you really need to be in the classes, talking to your classmates, listening to your tutors, working with them, gradually building your confidence up to the point where you can write an essay at the standard required. And it is really important. I think that first year for me was incredibly important